glad that I feel the same. I'm right here, baby.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sri Mariani. On this occasion, I would like to share a little of my experience in joining an organization which can be taken into consideration as a student exchange participant. Before I tell about organizational experience that I have participated in, I will explain a little about organizations. What exactly is an organization? In my opinion, the organization is a group of people who have the same goal. Organization teach us many things, especially in leadership. Organization also teach us to think critically, think broadly, mature, cooperate, and many other positive things. There are many benefits that we get in organizations. A small example, for example, we have many friends. We can also train ourselves when speaking in front of many people. Of course, it is very different. People who follow organization with people who have never followed the organization. For example, in the way of thinking, behavior, and insight they have. The the forms of organization I know. In this from organization, I'm not only recording to the talks and knowledge that I have, but also have other friends from sites on the internet. For example, internet. For example, organization from such as state organization is an organization or group with interest in various matters, including the state. For example, such as United National Education, Scientific and Culture Organization (UNESCO), United National Education, Scientific and Culture Organization, the World Health Organization. World Health Organization is WHO, or Indonesia WHO. It's a United Nations agency that acts as an international public health coordinator. International Labour Organization. Every flight as ILO is a forum that accommodates international labor issues under the United Nations NH. Political organization are organization our groups that have an interest in or are involved with the political process and in state change actively play a role in the determining the fate or the nation. This type of political organization, for example, is like an advocacy group that lobbies for change in politicians. A social organization is a social association formed by the community, but with the legal entity and non-legal entity, which function as a means for communicating participant in the development of the nation and state. For example, such as the PKK, Family Welfare Empowerment Organization, or an organization created by each neighborhood in its region. Student organization are organization whose members are students as a forum for actives or extracurricular activities. Yes. The organization can be in the form of intra-campus, the student organization and extra-campus student organization. Yes, or some kind of regional student association, which generally consists of crowds of inter-campus members types in student organization. For example, such as BAM, Student Executive Board, or yes, Student Executive Board, Badan Eksekutif Mahasiswa. Student Association, Student Activity Units, Student Organization Association, Student Study Circle, NH. Within this student organization, there are those that are legal in nature. Some are not yet validated. Student organization must not left the main science of higher education duties and functions, namely the three dharma of higher education, such as education, research, and service, without losing critical power, and continue to fight on behalf of students, not individuals or groups. School organization is our organization whose member are student as a forum for extracurricular and or not extracurricular activities which are usually use advanced school, for example such OSIS, inter school student organization, MPK, deliberation or class representative council, and extracurricular as PMR or Youth Red Cross, Paskibra, flag racing troops, KIR, youth sessions activities, Scouts theater, and it. Organization experience. After I read a little about the definition of organization forms an example of organization. Now I will share my experience in organization. When I was in high school, grades 1 to 2, I attended the Muhammadiyah Student Association, or IPM. My intention is to join this organization. I want to add to my experience and insight, because when I was in junior high school, my organization experience was not much and not memorable. With the intention, I registered myself as a member. Of course, there are several steps to quality fee for membership. I still remember back then quite a lot of people registered as candidates for chairman, and about half of the people who passed were registered. When I was elected as a member of IPM, I served as head of the field. 1 year I served as head of the field. Of course, I get a load of ups and downs. When I served a treasurer, in my opinion, the responsibility was very heavy. I learned there to maintain regeneration in the organization. For 2 years, I was a management at IPM, and I got a many valuable things there. Not only involved in activities within the school, but also activities outside or other schools, such as cooperation student in the inter-school entrepreneurship training, invitations from other school. There are also many lessons and pride that I can feel when I am on the board of IPM. After I graduated from high school, I did not lose the knowledge I got in IPM, but I used it to participate in organization activities in college. When I first entered college, I also joined the Muhammadiyah Student Association organization, or EMM, which talk what was not taught on campus. For example, I was taught to be a student who thinks critically, creatively. In addition, there are also joint learn activities and discussing several courses. Of course, teaching me in the main tasks and functions of higher education, namely the three dharma of higher education: education, research, and community service. Example of program that include social service, teaching the Quran, and many more. Apart from the student study cycle, I also participate in the student activity unit, where I participate in the Al-Farabis and Saria Kayung, Al-Farabis Choir and Saria Kayung. In this Al-Farabis, we can be creative in the world of art, especially music. Of course, various organizations that I participate in of courses will become my profession in the world of work. In my opinion, organization is very important. In addition to the we get organization experience is also needed for us to enter the world of work, the real world. Of course, we must balance the placement of the organization with academics, because both are dependent of each other. For example, if we are smart and have more abilities, of course it will be better. Smart is not enough if it is not accompanied by skill. That is what I can say again, and the more I'm sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Praying to God that I feel